Good Sunday morning. It's time for the North Carolina Vinyl Picker Show. And there was no show on Wednesday. I was a no-show on Wednesday because of yard work. It's springtime and me and the old goat, we're out there banging in bushes, buddy. We're out there picking weeds. We're out there raking, mowing, weed eating. What else did I say? Hedge clipping. We're doing all that stuff. I know he's up there doing it and I'm down here doing it. And it never ends. But this is the busy time of year. I'm glad I don't do it for a living, I'll tell you that. Or being a pool boy, I wouldn't want to be that either. I wouldn't be very good. I wouldn't look very good in Speedos. But anyway, this is a thread response for the Kentucky Derby horse thread for the Spirit of Vinyl. That's right. You're getting a twofer today. You're getting a Tyler twofer on a Sunday. That's right. You're going to get this video and then it's just going to be a couple seconds for you, but it's going to be a little while. Then I'm going to go ahead and do my Sunday show. That's right. So stay tuned for that. I know you're all sitting at the edge of your seat. And today we're going to talk about records with horses, or records that have horses on them, or records that have horses in them, or in the song, could be in the song. So let's talk about some that didn't make the list. So these are the ones that didn't make the list. Romantic Warrior, that's right, Romantic Warrior. How about Rare Earth? Rare Earth, Ma, that album there, that had a horse on it, right? Ozark Mountain Daredevils, Men from Earth. Mark Forner's solo album, that had, how about Olivia Newton-John? She was sporting those jeans and things you wear for horse racing on the album Soul Kiss. She sure was. How about Neil Young, Journey into the Past? How about Stampede by the Doobie Brothers? These all didn't make it. There's so many of them. Traveling, album Traveling by Tommy James and the Shondells. They're still out there doing it. That's right. Wild Horses from the Stones. Wildfire from Michael Murphy. I got the Bonanza soundtrack in there. Doesn't have a horse on it though, but it's got Ben Cartwright. How about Taris Bulba? Yeah, Therese Bulba. You know who that is? I don't know who that is. The Thoroughbred Gap, Stephen Stills. He's on the cover. I don't think that's him racing that horse. I don't know. Get Your Yayas Out, Rolling Stones. Yeah, that had horses on it. But these are the 5 that made it. I got them right here. I got them right here. These are the 5 that made my list. So let's get into it. Coming in at number 5. See, I got to flip them. I got to flip them. Here it is. A Horse with No Name. And that's America. Now, everybody's probably heard this damn song. I've probably heard it 100 times in my lifetime. It spent 3 weeks at number 1. Also on this album was The Sandman and I Need You. They had like 3 big major hits on this album. And everybody from a certain age, I know Steve Carlson out there, I know you know this album. And we all had this album. We all listened to it. And I love America. I'm missing a few of their albums. I like to pick them up. You can get them probably in Goodwill for $3 maybe. I don't know. Coming in at where are we at? Number 4. Coming in at number 4. This is a guy that I got into last year. I've been listening to him. But I love his voice, and he died really young. Dan Fogelberg. How about the Run for the Roses, right? It was just held yesterday. They ran in the mud. I saw it. It was a mudder. It was a mud race. But some horse won. One of the horses won. Out of the gate, and then one of them is going to win. So, yeah, place your bets. Place your bets. So this is a derby. This is right. This is a derby. Was yesterday, and this song's about the derby. That's right. The Run for the Roses. Dan Fogelberg. Coming in at number 4. Coming in at number 3. I got my cue cards here. Where would I be without them? This is a Brazilian prog band who won Grammys, and I don't think they won a Grammy for this album, the one I'm going to show you. But this is one of the coolest covers. And I was over at Mr. K's one day over in Asheville, and I saw this record there for $3, and I would have bought it for $3 just for the cover. But I took it home. I brought it here, and then I started listening to it, and It's like folk, prog music, yeah. Quintin? What did I say the name was? Quintino Velato. Quintino Velato. Sounds Italian, but they say it's Brazilian. So there you go. That's coming in at number 3. Coming in at number 2. You might not know this band either, but you should. They're called Beggars Opera. And this is their 3rd album. Yes, they're a prog band from Glasgow that formed in 1969. Yeah, you can see that horse there. The guy in the astronaut suit, he's riding a horse. That's right. Fantastic record. I know you're all waiting for that. Fantastic record. Beggars Opera. So if you like prog and you haven't listened to these guys, you need to stream them at least and listen to them. Maybe you'll like them. You can buy their records. They're a little pricey. A little pricey for the picker, I'll tell you that much. Because I went out this week and I found 10 records for $3 a piece. No, $2 a piece. They were $2 a piece. I asked the girl, are they still $3? She said, no, they're $2. I was up in Boone, North Carolina this week with the wife. She is the Mrs. Picker. That's right. So coming in at number 1, and it could only be one number 1, and this is for the old goat. This here is just for the old goat. You know, it's got to be this one here. Heavy Horses. That's right. It's got to be Heavy Horses for the old goat. That's right. I got to get out there, pick some more weeds. I got to go out there, find some mushrooms, and what else I got to find? I don't know. I got to get the weed whacker out, and I bought a little tool for the weed whacker so I don't hurt my back anymore. Yeah, $20. You can't beat it. I was watching this guy on a video on YouTube, and he had one of these things on there. He wanted $80 for it, so I picked one up on Amazon for $20. That's right. That's what the picker does. Heavy Horses, number 1. Okay. Well, the spirit of vinyl. I hope you have a good contest, and I hope I win the entry for best 5 records and a whole bunch of other ones that didn't make the list. And this is 7, and I'm doing this, and I'm talking too much. So 7 in a minute. You got to cut this close. Take care, everybody out there, and I'll see you in just a few minutes on the big show, the big Sunday show. Bye for now.